Going head-to-head with none other than the Prime Minister, Honorable Philip J. Pierre, in an SLP stronghold, Peter Chiquot is emphasizing that strengthening border control could be an overlooked yet critical strategy in tackling the island's crime issues, highlighting the connection between lax border security and the surge in violent incidents across the nation.
As far back as 2017, 2016, the government of the day was moving towards border control, because when you look at the death tolls and the statistics on murders, 75-80% of them are actually through gun violence. The few stabbings you get, the few choppings you get, does not equate to a large number. But St. Lucia does not manufacture guns. And this is one of the issues that we have as a country that we're not addressing. We seem to be reacting to murders instead of putting measures in place to prevent those guns and from entering first, and then from killing our young people.
Chiquot further suggested that the current administration has stalled or abandoned efforts to implement effective border control measures.
In 2016, the push was towards the implementation of a proper border management system. And the border management unit was actually created. Personnel were employed to develop the border management. And when COVID hit, there was a disruption. And so after COVID, the border control thrust was again done. And election came, it stopped, government came in, new government came in, and they actually stopped the implementation of border control.
The former Comptroller of Customs, now serving as the UWP candidate for Castries East, emphasized that during his previous role, he had put forward a border security plan to the current government, which included the effective implementation of a K9 unit. Chiquot went on to imply a possible reason behind the rejection of the proposal to implement a K9 unit.
I heard over the media the reason for the disbanding of the unit is because of cost. And I felt to myself, we saw the successes that the dogs were generating. I mean, the dogs were getting guns, and the dogs were actually trained to sniff guns, drugs, and money. So these were some of the strengths of the unit.
The UWP Castries East candidate went on to suggest that effectively implementing his border security plan could have played a significant role in lowering the crime rates seen in recent years.
If only we had continued that border control program, I could guarantee you with a lot of certainty that we would not be walking down that road we are walking today.
With the UWP's Castries East candidate re-entering the spotlight with concerns about crime and border security, Chiquot is hoping to gain ground in Castries East, a former UWP stronghold which has voted for Pierre in 6 consecutive elections. His intention is that a focused campaign centered on public safety and community welfare will strike a chord with voters and potentially sway the political momentum in his direction as election day nears. For Choice News Now, I am Dyrud Lionel.